afternoon. Well, I reckon that's just about as good a signature tune to Tynemouth as you could possibly have. The sound of a trawler signaling that she's about to go to sea for fish catching. I'm talking to you this afternoon right from the very edge of the River Tyne at its mouth. There's the great silver stream stretching up towards shipyards and industry and land. There's a big ship on her way out at this very moment to Norway. Over the other side, houses, fishing boats, yachts, naval craft, all the bustle and the business of a great river. The clatter of the quayside near us, a big French fishing trawler in from Fécamp taking coal before going off to Iceland, all that you could ask for. And this county borough of Tynemouth that lies on the north side of the Tyne where it reaches the sea is a much bigger place than strangers to it believe. It includes North Shields within its area and the old town of Cullercoats. Its motto, which you'll see on its mace, the town mace, that is, its motto is Messis in Altis, which can be loosely translated as our harvest comes from the deep. And so it does, because once upon a time it was coal, and it's always been fishing as well. There's another very profitable way of watching the sea, quite apart from mine watching, and that is watching the sea for the purpose of effecting human rescue if you have to. That is done in Tynemouth, too, by the Tynemouth Volunteer or Voluntary Life Brigade. Now, that brigade, which is really a rocket apparatus party which watches out to save ships, save people from shipwreck, was the first brigade of its kind in Britain. So I think Coxswain Fry will tell us. It was, wasn't it, Mr. Fry?
Yes, it was the first brigade.
You are what of the brigade now?
I'm the honorary secretary.
And people hearing me call you Coxswain Fry will need to be told, I think, that Coxswain is C-O-X-O-N and your Christian name, a very unusual one, too.
That is so.
Although you might be some sort of a coxswain because you wear a nautical uniform.
Well,
what are you, actually?
I'm the keymaster of the North Shields Fish Quay.
Of the Tynemouth Corporation?
Of the Tynemouth Corporation.
Oh, well, you might be called the other sort of coxswain, too, as I said.
Quite.
Now, tell me a little about this brigade. Has it saved many lives in the time it's been put together?
We've brought 264 people to safety in the course of its history.
That's very good. From how many wrecks?
84.
When was your last one, and what was it?
In March 1951, the corvette Brave, on tour from Harwich to the Tyne, stranded on the Black Middens. She only had a towing crew of 14, but we landed the whole of the crew.
Did you really? Now, the Black Middens are these rocks which are right outside the windows of your headquarters up here on the point, aren't they?
That is so.
And I gather that's your main local danger spot, is it?
Yes.
Have there been many wrecks on there in your memory?
Well, I wouldn't like to number them, but I know of 7 or 8.
Do you really? In all of which the Volunteer Brigade has had a hand in saving life?
Well, they've always been on duty.
When was it founded, the brigade, and why?
It was founded on the 5th of December, 1864, for the purpose of assisting in rescuing people from shipwreck by means of the rocket apparatus. And it was as a result of the wreck of the Stanley, which was rather a disastrous wreck. There were 37 lives lost. That occurred on the 24th of November, 1864.
No number of lives like that has ever been lost since the brigade came into being.
No, I don't think. Well, some in the early days, whole crews were lost before the ships actually stranded. In the days of the sailing ships, a ship would catch a squall and turn over in a gale.
Nowadays, thank goodness, that doesn't happen.
Not usually.
No. Well, it won't at the Tynemouth Brigade to let it happen anyway, will it?
Not if we can help it.
Good. I hope that, looking out through the window at what is now a calm sea, there's a wind blowing. I hope you won't have any wrecks for a long time to come.
I hope not.
Now, Mr. Fry, please, a piece of music. Something, if you like, which suits the work of the Volunteer Brigade in a storm.
Well, I think that the Hebrides would be suitable.
Hebrides, fine.